The Cycle, it's from Jäger, one of the top German studios. So let's check if I find Timo. Here I have Timo, CEO from Jäger.
Hi.
So, as mentioned before, Jäger is one of the top PC and console studio in Germany. I think you're also the biggest, right?
I don't know if we're the biggest, but we're definitely one of the oldest. So we're around since 1999, yeah.
Okay, that's quite a while. And now you're doing a new title, or which is in alpha?
Yeah, exactly. The Cycle, it's our new baby. It's we call it a competitive quester. So you can play it in a competitive way, in a collaborative way, and we have some new things also with social dynamics. Whatever happens when a new player meets another player is totally up to them, so they can fight each other, but they can also work together.
Okay, it's not like normally you just kill yourself, it's you really have the choice to work together.
Exactly, exactly. And you can also engage with the AIs, so it's a PvE-VP. So we have packed a lot of cool things, and yeah, right now the game is in alpha, and that's actually at Mac here. It's the first time that we're showing it.
Okay, it's your first time also that you're out doing some street work, right?
Exactly, exactly. So we had 2 closed alphas with a few thousand people, but this time is the first time that we take the Cycle out to the streets.
Cool. And how does it feel to being there, see in live reaction from people?
It's totally exciting. It's also, I mean, right now we still have some technical issues, but it's pretty cool. So people seem to respond quite well to it. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, cool, great. But the one topic regarding this this potential co-op gameplay, I think usually, no pun intended, but gamers use normally they shoot each other. So anything, any tricks you do that this doesn't happen all the time?
Yeah, so the game is not incentivizing you for shooting at each other, and in fact, if you're working together, you're more powerful units, so you can take down AIs more easily or other players. But it's interesting to see if people join us from, let's say, a battle royale, and the first time they shoot everything that moves. But then after a while they figure out, okay, there's more ways to go about it and to reach the objectives. And so that after some time they really go and try also to collaborate with other players.
Okay, I really like that concept. So
thank you. We totally fell in love. So it actually happened in a game jam, and so we say, okay, let's make this the new game after Dreadnought, and so that's what we did, working on the prototypes and the concepts, and now it's in development since beginning of the year.
So Dreadnought was more a tactical space shooter game,
exactly.
But you have some shooter background because you did Spec Ops: The Line.
Yes, we did. Spec Ops: The Line was a third-person action shooter, so we learned a lot in character and but also telling a story and so on. So everything that we learned on the past titles made its way into the Cycle.
What for me is something outstanding is the special art style. It's more this direction of Overwatch, so it's more a little bit touch of comic style.
It's stylized.
Stylized.
Yeah, so we figured it's also a question of production value, and we wanted to have something that's really open and friendly and welcoming, and at the same time gives us the opportunity to do more things. So we put a game in the sci-fi universe, and we also inspired a bit like Avatar, for instance. They also came up with a sci-fi world that at the same time is quite relatable. So you know, whenever you make your way through the world, what's a good animal or what is a foe, basically. And so that's also something that we wanted to achieve with the Cycle.
And who is in charge of that art style? Because it is like everything from Jäger, extremely cool, as you said, high production value, but it is completely different than Spec Ops and completely different than Dreadnought.
But it's so the guys is Matthias and Mihai. They're with us for quite some time, and they are together the art directors for the Cycle.
So
Matthias is also one of the founders, but those two are really defining the art style of the game.
Cool, great. Cool stuff. Yeah, cool stuff. I'll probably see you one day on top of the Steam chart.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The same to you guys.
Yeah, thanks. See you later. Timo from Jäger and the Cycle. Coolest game ever.